Yeah!
I'm Bisley, and I play.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Just Roll With It!
I'm Condi, and I play.
It's me, the DM,
nothing.
Grizzly!
Jay.
What's up,
Motherfucking
guys?
What do
plays!
you play?
I play Jay.
And these are my friends.
I just have alcohol next to my desk.
What do you have alcohol? Dude, wait.
Listen.
Are you
I watched
good?
Aladdin the night before last, and it was
I know
awful.
I know I'm pointing a gun
Are
at
you
you, but do I need to
still
worry about
drinking
your
about
health?
Yes, it really fucking destroyed me.
Here's the weird part, audio listeners. When he pulled up the huge wine bottle, it was completely empty. There was nothing
Yeah,
left.
there's not a thing in this.
he
Look,
drunk it
there's-
all.
there's
Oh
not
my
a
god!
thing in it. Look, it's
And there's
empty.
and
Bisley has a
behind
gun
him, just
and Connie's
piled, just
fucking
absolutely
drunk and-
piled bottles and bottles.
Yeah, so many
Yeah, I've
bottles
turned
back
to
there. He
alcohol.
could not get out of the
Anyway,
studio if he
what's
tried.
And my
Sludging,
shirt's-
guys?
and
It's
if you
me,
need
Slimy
more-
Gaming HD, back again as Gillian Tidestrider.
It's been so long since we've recorded or played, everything's falling apart. This is what happens when we don't have
Yes,
D&D.
it is. Dude,
I love that
That's
movie.
awesome.
Who are you?
I almost want to put mine on Inside Out.
I just noticed it now, and I'm gonna leave it this way because
What the
I don't
fuck?
care about
No,
society's
stop. You have to
expectations
fix
for
it.
me.
It's pissing
Nope.
me off.
Dude,
Nope, too bad.
I can see the interior lint on it. You need to
Yeah,
flip
that's
it.
right. There's interior
making me
lint on this bad
uncomfortable.
boy. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It's all protruding on the.
Stop,
on,
dude. I don't want to see
Oh.
your fucking seams.
No, guys,
Look
let's
at
just turn our
seams.
shirts inside out to get with the times. Get with
Yeah.
it.
I'm not gonna.
this is
I'm
the
not
new
gonna
s-
turn my slime story hoodie inside out, man.
I wish you would.
I'm not.
Because
wish you
it's
would.
just as quality on the inside as it is on the outside.
You're actually so right.
I'm gonna tell you a slime story now, because we're gonna play D&D,
Yeah, that's right. I have no.
and it's
time
all
to change
about
my shirt.
slime. Where we last left off, the Riptide Pirates, Chip, Jay, and Gillian, fled from the block, a Navy prison which you discovered harvested astral power, turning a maze of chambers into harrowing ventures. Despite its trials, you trekked to its center, saving Marshal John on the way, only to find not a promised or rumored exit, but a lone struggler, Dre Farron, the infamous pirate from decades past. A bleak situation was filled with more despair as the three of you were suddenly forced to confront Jay's father, a vice admiral of the Navy. Through the altercation, the difference between your strengths was forcefully realized, and Jay dealt with the emotional conflict that had plagued her mind for some time. Commanded to attack her friends, revealing her secret to have been an undercover Navy soldier, choosing between the Farron family and the Riptide Pirates. With the help of Marshal John, however, a weak and dreary Dre gave an opportunity for escape, and thanks to a ring dropped by Father Farron, you were able to control the maze and run straight through the block and back to your ship. After a few days of sailing, a strange fog gathered around the ship, seemingly following a mysterious figure that broke through the mist and revealed himself to be Captain Tastrius, a ghostly pirate just wishing to pass on. In order to break his curse, you travel deep into the undersea for the very first time, in search of a supposed artifact, which was hidden in a sprawling ship graveyard. After hugging jellyfish, singing shanties with ghosts, and making a narrow escape from Black Ooze, you met a mysterious dark creature named Alcas. Alcas allowed Captain Tastrius to trade his heart for the heart of Esme, his helmsperson, retrieving the wheel of his ship, which broke the curse when placed at the helm. A challenging encounter was faced at the surface as you all helped him defend against his undead crew led by this Esme. But alas, finally the curse was broken, his crew was freed, and Tastrius sunk deep into the sea.
Very slowly.
And so, the journey continues. Finally.
Oh man, is that really the last thing we did? I
Yeah,
feel like it
yeah.
was 5
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
It has been a while.
So-
it has been a bit.
Hey, Gillian, you want to play rummy?
Did we just time skip?
Oh, I think we did.
My bones!
Oh.
Oh!
I would play Old Man Earl, but by this time he's passed away.
Pan over to Earl's urn.
His fucking grave.
I try to use prophetic screw up and knock over his ashes.
I gotta clean
All right.
these up.
So,
I remember when it was my destiny.
since Captain Tastrius, or since your excursion with Captain Tastrius, it's been about a day or two. Most of your activity during this travel since leaving the Navy prison thus far has been devoted to your recovery and maintenance, as the ship, since both the ship and your mental and physical health have both taken quite a bit of damage. The last few days have been no exception, although you've been coming around to goofing off and returning to normal. It's been a much longer trip than usual, and it's been good for reflection. And while not everything has been discussed or vented between you, there's a lingering comfort on the nights you spend surrounded by this crew that you've collected. Chip and Jay, you're awoken quite early by Gillian. Because Gillian, during your morning training routine, you began to hear quite a disturbance from Earl's kitchen. And you're kind of peeking your head right now to the bottom deck where you guys sleep and just like yelling for Chip and Jay.
Chip.
Jay!
Chip,
He's
it's your
making a
turn.
big juice. I don't know if he's
Chip, it's
okay
your
in there.
turn to check on him.
He's always making a big juice. Please shut up.
I'm hearing whirring. I'm hearing
I want to
clanking.
sleep.
Sounds I didn't even know his feet could make. Chip and Jay.
Gil, I am going to batter and fry.
Powerful,
Listen, do not
dangerous
Chip,
sounds.
shut up. Oh my god.
Chip.
I just heard a
I
roar.
reach out and I touch his face.
Why does he have beasts?
I
He
checked
has
last
beasts
time. It's your
in there.
turn.
He's at the very top of like the ladder, like the rope ladder, and you guys are still kind of down on the deck in your respective beds. And at this point, as he's like yelling for you, you do hear this kind of like like this fucking loud thing. What the fuck did I just knock over?
What was that noise?
That's what you
Oh my
heard.
God.
Explosions, gunfire.
Stop
We
touching
gotta check on him.
get up.
Jay's
touching my
dad could be
face. It's your
beating
turn.
him to death right now in the kitchen.
Don't say his name.
I don't,
Oh, I see. I
don't even remember it. I can't believe his name is Jay's
All right.
dad.
Say rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Ready?
Fuck, fine.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors.
Scissors.
Shoot. Ah, good luck.
All right, Chip,
forgot
since
how
you
to
won,
rock
you've
the
got to
paper,
come with me. I grab Chip and
no,
take
no,
him
no,
in.
no, no, no. Oh, it's so cold.
So Jay, are you staying down here as Gillian
probably,
forces Chip?
Groggily get out of bed at this
All right,
point.
nice.
Yeah.
So, in that case, the three of you.
I'm so wet and cold. It just soaks through my clothes immediately.
In that case, the three of you hustle up
A cold
to the main
shower
deck.
is the best for the skin.
And you kind of like you hear a barrage of muffled voices on the other side of the door to the kitchen, and you bust through the door and you see this aggressive bundle of your crew. Marshal John holding Dre in a headlock. Dre holding a big cup with his toes, his arms kind of dangling at the side. The cup in a tug of war between Ollie and Dre's foot, while Alphonse is kind of holding Earl back as he repeatedly attempts to strike at Dre with this long wooden spoon. And their voices collide violently to the point where nothing is fucking clear what they're saying. It is just a mess of screaming at one another. But as soon as you kind of like burst through the door, it all for a second goes quiet. And then you hear Earl go, "This little stupid bastard ate the entire fruit, food, and juice supply!
Jay,
When I get free of Cowboy Bebop, I'm going over here, I'm gonna stick this stick so far up your fucking..." And then they all start kind of yelling again at each other.
I'm just sitting there with a blanket up over like the top of my head. I just grabbed one and I'm holding it really tight.
Jay groggily walks
too
to
early
the
for
coffee maker, ignoring everything that's happening. Because we surely have a coffee maker on this.
We surely have a
pirate
coffee
ship.
maker.
It would be like this wooden kind of like crank that crushes beans, and I don't know, fucking it's
So
magic.
it's
I use shape water to start helping Jay make coffee.
Okay.
I walk over and I like watch her make coffee. I'm just watching.
Ollie yells at you, Chip. Chip, you gotta help! He's trying to pee inside my favorite cup.
Hey Chip, you want a cup?
Did you eat all the fruit?
It's the cup I painted. You say that to Dre? Yeah, he's kind of like getting choked right now by John, even though his arms don't work and he's just using his foot to hold onto the cup. He kind of looks at you and goes, "Morning, Captain.
I just kind of like
Can I
give him a little.
get a hand here, please?"
You ate all the fruit?
I think you got it.
The guy hasn't eaten in days. I just kind of, took what was there.
Yeah, that's fine.
You
got this.
son of a bastard bitch! I swear to God, that's the only fruit I had.
Dylan, you want some coffee?
Yeah.
Okay, I get some cups for Gil and Chip, and we all
Listen,
just.
Dre, Earl's gonna get that fruit back, whether you like it or not.
Dre's
See you when
one-eyed.
you're juice.
Dre's eye goes
drinking
kind of
coffee.
wide. So this is where it ends, huh? What are you guys doing? Alphonse looks at you, Gillian, and he says,
Mr. Captain Gillian, if I let go of old man Earl, this Dre fella will surely be killed.
Oh, he will die instantly. I have no doubt.
What is our course of action?
You have any idea how many things Earl squashed with those feet? Dre, you'd be sludge.
Listen, I
"All
mean,
right,
like,
just get the fuck out of here, you
Hey,
good
listen.
for nothings. If you're not gonna help, I'm gonna get free of this one
Hey,
way or another.
Earl, listen,
and
we
the
have-
stick's
we
going,
have
and I'm gonna
protocol on
flush out
this
the
ship.
fruit from
Earl.
inside of your intestines.
I get it. You're angry. Your feet need
we have,
things to
we have
stop.
protocol. Okay,
is that?
Gillian
Is
will
that
make an
burnt
ice
toast
arena,
I
and you
smell?
can fight to the death or something.
What is that?
I start setting up an ice arena for them to duel to the death.
No.
Start using shape water. We will settle
Give
it
me
as we
back
settle
my
all
cup!
things.
Ollie, just let him have the cup. It's a cup.
No, I painted this cup.
What did you paint it with? What's the cup look like?
It's this like small wooden tankard with like brush strokes of kind of like a sunset with birds in it, just kind of wrapping around the cup. It's very like
That's cute.
amateurly painted, but it's adorable.
Hey, I mean, you tried.
Okay. I want to walk over and try and take the cup.
Yeah, roll a strength check against
With
both
his
their,
feet? Against Dre's feet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
against Dre's feet.
Yeah. 21.
You're able to snag the cup from both Ollie's grasp and.
I very gingerly just go over and
Hey, I was using that.
pick it up. Hang on. I hand Ollie the cup. I walk over really slowly to like a cupboard. I pull out another cup and I put it back in his feet.
Okay.
There you go.
Nah, thanks.
Yeah.
You mind doing something about old John over here?
Guys, can we just please calm down?
John, we're on the way to so we
Earl
can
told me
buy
to
more.
hold him down so that he can get the sick off its rear end.
Okay, but Earl's not the captain.
I
He's also
respect.
crazy.
Look, I respect the captain and you, but I have to respect my elders more.
That
What?
makes sense.
Does that
I'm-
make sense?
I'm older than Earl.
Also, you're not my
You
captain.
are?
What?
Yeah,
That
I'm
explains
older.
so much. Oh my god.
I knew it.
I knew you were chasing something.
So you have to respect me. Let it go.
You little sissy bitch boy! I'm gonna fucking.
Why is that wet too? Stop hitting me with things. Look, we'll get more fruit, Earl. Just
Listen, Dre, I've heard great stories about you. You got this. He's just an old man.
I'd like to finish making the ice arena.
roll a persuasion with disadvantage, Chip. To old man Earl. Dre looks at you, Jay. He says,
14.
"You know, after not seeing me for more than 15 years, this is pretty hard, cold way to treat your uncle."
You ate all the fruit.
A 14.
What do you want
Yeah.
me to do? there's like pity in Jay's eyes as she
If you
looks
can't
at
lead
Dre.
these motherfucking people and teach them how to act, then you're not fit to be captain. And he starts swinging his spoon at you. Come here, you little bitch! I'll
Everyone,
get the
calm
spoon up
down,
your.
please. Make your way to the arena where we will settle this like men, like adults.
You start
Okay.
ushering everyone.
Earl and Dre, please right this way. State your terms of victory.
So Alphonse, who's holding old man Earl,
Oh wait, I was joking, Gil.
So Alphonse is holding Old Man Earl, and Marshall John, who's kind of holding Dre back.
Dude,
They
Earl's
start
gonna
ushering through
die.
They start walking through the door into an ice arena.
All right, Earl. What are your conditions? What do you wish if you win this duel?
Oh shit, we're doing this.
Well, I want 500 gold.
All right. All right. If Earl is
like
the
a gun.
victor of this
A gun works
competition,
too.
he will get 500 gold and a gun. And if Dre is the
have a
victor
gun.
of this competition, Dre, what say you?
Actually, Gillian has the gun right now.
I also want him to say that I was the captain of the Black Rose Pirates. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fight this little man.
Dre, it is a challenge of his honor. You would turn this down? You?
Look, I'm sorry. I haven't eaten in a long time, being stuck in the block thing for quite some time now.
Earl,
Yeah,
do you accept
Just
Dre's
woke up, was kinda
resignation
hungry.
from the duel, Earl?
Are you fucking kidding me? If you don't let go of me, this stupid robot.
Then it must go on!
Well, hang on.
Everyone
hang on.
to your
Here,
corners, to your corners!
Dre can't
Alphonse
fight.
start to walk
Obviously, he's too messed up, Gil.
Hey,
We need someone to.
I can fight, all right?
No. You've been in
let's-
prison. You don't
no,
need
wait,
to
no,
fight
he
this
can't-
battle. That's
Look,
why I
if
think Jay
this
should
is what
do
it
it for
takes to
you.
settle it, then we do it like the old days back on the ship, Just settle it with the...
Did you say what Jay does it for?
I want the one-to-one, huh? If I can't get out of it, then I'm not gonna back down, all right? Just let me go, big man. Are you sure about that? He looks vicious. And Alphonse from across, kind of walking to this corner, says,
The murderous intent I feel from this old man.
All right, Earl has stated his terms. Dre, if you win, Earl, you must let go this grudge against the fruit, and we must go on.
If I win,
as
then all is
crewmates.
forgiven. How about that?
Yeah,
Fine,
sure.
whatever, you stupid little bitch. But you're not winning this shit. I'll have you know I've been around for 500 years longer than you have. So who's gonna start the? As soon as you say go, I will just.
Go.
That's a natural one, so that's awesome.
Oh, Jay said it. We're going.
All right, so Marshall John, let's
Make a splash.
and Alphonse drops Old Man Earl, who kind of like lands on the ground on all fours.
This is such an interesting image because it's a very old man and a guy whose arms are busted beyond repair.
Okay, hold on. So, Old Man Earl lands on the fucking ground, and he like scurries like an animal at first until he gets on both of his 2 feet, and they start flapping at like a fast pace. Like he's running really fast, and he's holding the spoon above him, and you can kind of see his biceps start to show underneath the fucking saggy old man skin, and he's like running towards Dre, and Dre just finally gets his bearings, and his arms are like hanging out.
Is Dre gonna be okay?
Yeah. My his arms are dangling at the side, and he just kind of leans forward a little bit, and doesn't even move a little, an inch, and then he just looks at Old Man Earl, who's running towards him from across the other side of the main deck. So Old Man Earl goes first.
The betting pool is now open to anyone that wishes to enter.
To me, let me just do the rolls here. Okay.
You guys want to bet?
Okay.
I'll bet 5 gold on Dre.
Do I hear 5 gold on Dre? Anything on Earl?
I'm
The
gonna go on
elderly
Dre.
beast.
I have faith. 5 gold, yeah. And just in case, 5 gold on Earl too.
5 on
Man Earl-
okay, a net,
Old Man
net
Earl
0.
leaps up on his turn
I
here,
can't lose now.
and you see
That's
as he
how gambling works.
gets.
But you can't win either.
He jumps up with it, and is as he jumps, his legs kind of shake a little bit because he's old. But then he still gets to that height where he's eye level with Dre, and he just what is that? What is that word? He charges up his attack by kind of cranking his arm back, and then whack! This loud, splintering wooden sound just slaps Dre across the face, and you guys watch as Dre takes the blow and then spins around once and then just goes falls flat on his fucking face right on the deck.
All right, that's 5
Not moving.
gold taken from Jay and then back to Jay, and
Thank
5
you.
gold to the house.
How much money do you have now, Gil? How many times has this been?
All right, I want my gun.
All right.
Told you I still got it.
Hey, can you just take all the ammo from that though?
No, can you just here once I can
My
make a fake-
500 gold, please.
I can make a fake gun with wood.
I was also the captain of the Black Rose.
Wait, does Dre have any money?
You want to search him?
No,
search him as he
I'm not gonna let Gil search him. I'm not gonna let Gil search him. Gil, stop.
Well, see, it's,
Okay,
you
we'll
agreed
deal,
to the
we'll deal with
terms.
the results of this later, okay? But
Just help me pick him
bygones
up
are
and bring him-
bygones.
Let me pick him
Where's
up.
my gun?
I give Old Man Earl the gun.
No. That thing
Excellent.
auto-loads. That thing auto-loads and has infinite ammo. Gillian, you don't know
And
what
I
you're
also give
doing.
him 500 of my gold.
Infinite ammo. Who enchanted this gun?
I did, because I'm a fucking artificer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You give him 500 gold?
I give Old Man Earl 500 gold.
Jesus.
All right.
Well,
Ollie, come help me pick
as
him
it
up.
seems Dre is not very liquid right now, it's good that I always am. And I give
right,
Earl all
right.
of my money.
That was fucking awesome, man.
Gillian, I need that gun
Yeah, it's
back
pretty cool.
at some point.
Oh man, Earl's
A
kind of
duel is a
dope, isn't
duel.
he?
He's terrifying. He's a terrifying old man.
You're not
You
the one
guys-
who's supposed to...
So Ollie kind of like helps you lift Dre up, and his eyes are closed as you lift him up. He doesn't really even get to his feet. You just kind of lift the head and the chest up, and he's like,
Yeah.
just kind of knocked out again.
Yeah, we're
And
just
then you
trying
gotta
to
like,
pick him up.
yeah, you pick him up, and as you're kind of like shaking him to get him to stand, he comes back to, and his eye opens up.
Hey.
You got a
big
mean
man.
swipe, old man. But that wasn't so bad, was it? All's forgiven.
Yeah. He has my gun now.
He's arguably more dangerous.
And he's 500 gold richer.
Next thing, he's like waving the gun at Dre. Next time I see you in that fruit cabinet ever again, it'll be your kneecaps.
Listen, we don't...
Bang bang, bitch. Bang bang.
We don't use
Bang,
threats of
bang.
violence here on the ship.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm old. All
Yeah,
right.
we don't use threats of violence, we just do it.
So, as you guys are kind of picking Dre up and he's coming to, and the crew's all gathered on the main deck here, the ice arena starts to melt, I assume, as you kind of let it,
Yeah.
let it return to the ocean where it came from. And you guys are all just here with the whole crew as Old Man Earl's walking back into his kitchen with his gun.
Gil, can we do
still
away
got
with
it.
the ice?
Oh,
Yes.
it'll melt in 1 to 2 hours.
No,
Kind of like sizzling as as if the sun is baking it.
Yep.
okay. Can we just keep this here for the next hour?
Just enjoy it. As it turns into slush, I roll around in it.
Hey, listen, I mean, I pull off a loose plank from the ship. We can, like, sled or something.
Yo, wait! Dude, you know on those cruise ships where they make the slide and they slide off into the ocean? I want to use shape water to make one of those. I'm going to go up to where the wheel is and use shape water to make this big slide that goes down and then up. So we can fucking sled off the
Slide
ship.
off the ship.
All right.
While
Chip,
they're
what are you
doing
doing?
this, yeah, I wanna lead Dre to his quarters so he can kind of sit down, and then I want to go bring him a cup of coffee.
Yeah, so I mean, you just kind of walk into the. There's only you guys since your ship is a little smaller. You only have like 2 rooms. You have the below deck where you, Jay, and Gillian all kind of sleep in the same area, the same square room, and then you have like on the main deck here. I keep calling it the gun deck in the past, but it's not the gun deck. It's more just like the main deck, and at the right under the where the helm is, where the steps are. There's that door that you would go in, and that's where like the kitchen. And on the right side, there's a hammock and a few other places that they've been kind of just like making bedrolls and adding shelves to have people sleep on and stuff. Since your crew is getting a lot bigger for the ship. Yeah, you lead him over to the hammock. Kind of like prop him up as he just kind of like swings in it and sits, and Ollie's following you guys as well, helping out. And he's in front of you now.
Here,
And that was fun, huh?
yeah, like old times, I guess. Coffee? At all? Do you like coffee? I mean, I don't.
What are you gonna baby feed it to me?
No. I just.
Here, set it on my toe, my big one, right here. All right.
Sure.
Ain't got no sugar on this boat.
Sugar, I think we have sugar. Hang on, I'll be right back. And I run off and I go grab like a. Do we have any sugar? maybe I check. to
We
see.
have like our,
you
our
can-
kitchen's very nice. We have like segmented. We have sugar. We have salt.
We
Yeah,
do?
yeah, just-
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness,
oh,
let's
yeah,
go.
Interior design is my passion.
Make a quick investigation check.
We
That's
got a
fucking
spice
funny.
rack, is what
Dude,
we
wait,
got.
can we
All right.
roll? Can we roll a check to see how nice our kitchen is?
Uh,
Well, I've got
18?
an 18, so I will know how nice it is.
Ooh.
I mean, your kitchen, since it's ran by Old Man Earl, it is, and I guess if Jay really wanted to help design it, then yeah. It
No,
is built
I just
as
wanted
if the back
separate,
of a.
separate containers for our salt, sugar,
Okay.
and pepper.
Well, I mean, it's built to. It's almost like a portable or like a ship designed bar. Since Old Man Earl used to run a tavern, and all of the like ingredients and stuff are separated, but like none of them are labeled, or at least the sugar isn't labeled.
Oh, Christ.
And so, and so you have these like 2 or 3 white kind of like powders or whatever in 3 different jars, and one of them looks too thick or too powdery, like flour to be sugar. So you look at the other 2 that's like salt or sugar, and you're just like, that's probably it. And so you grab one and you just take it back.
Okay. As I'm running through the kitchen, by the way, I have no regard for the orderliness of this kitchen, and things have just been thrown around. I run back. I think this is either
Hey, you're
salt or sugar.
hate these people.
I'll start setting up
Trey
a
Luck?
second arena, Earl.
Yeah, you pour it in, he takes another sip, and he's like,
Hey, Chip, what are you doing with the salt container?
no coffee in prison, my friend.
What? No, just Jay, go away.
No, that's a salt container. What are you
They don't have-
doing?
They
Chip,
don't have
where
any-
are my fish flakes?
They don't have any. What do they have in prison? Though.
He like squints at you.
Such an awkward conversation.
Jay, are you still gonna? Are you actually there? Or are you still sliding
not.
with Gillian?
No, I'm gonna be like there now. Unless
Okay, yeah,
Chip
you-
really wants to do something alone.
Well, I'm yelling at you to go away, but you can absolutely stay. That's just.
Well, if you pop your head in, Jay, I mean, like Dre would motion like with his head and say, "Hey, come here,
Yeah, no, I'd come in.
come join us."
I haven't talked to him much. Yeah, I want to be there. Hey,
Yeah, and Gillian, what are you still sliding, or you want to be in?
outside we hear
I'm getting really into it. I'm making everyone sleds at this point. Fully
Give us a
converting
Wii
it.
so we can like put it in the background, like a woo.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you a couple that you can put throughout the conversation.
All right, you know what to do.
Whoa! Oh, Puddle, you're back! Get on with me! Yay!
Puddle, let me ride you down the slide. Ollie's
It
with
is
him
my
now.
destiny. Whee!
All right, so
There
you
you
guys
go.
are you guys kind of crouch down next to Jay and Chip, and yeah, he's just kind of sitting there, and he looks at both of you, just eyes you left and right, and then just keeps just one eye, literally just eyes you, and then looks at you both, kind of like back and forth.
So, I mean, how'd somebody like you get caught anyway?
Oh man, that's a long story. The better question is, how did you end up as a pirate? Always figured Chip would make it, but
Long story.
You did?
of course, man. Just sad we weren't there to see you grow into one.
Well,
But I'm glad to see you both, nonetheless.
No, yeah. We're glad to see you too. And stuff.
no, yeah, it's been a long time.
I really gotta thank you. I wouldn't be alive if you didn't end up down there.
No, you would have found a way out. I mean, it's like you would have found like a tunnel, or you would have broke your way out, or killed everyone, or something. You would.
To be
No,
honest,
sir.
we just it was convenient timing.
I didn't even think you were alive anymore. It's been 18
I mean,
years.
look at Chip. Chip's alive.
I mean, yeah. but
Chip's
that's
alive. I'm
shit.
alive. That means we're all alive somewhere.
Well, doesn't mean
Just
we're
scattered.
all alive, but.
What about Gillian?
No, buddy. It means we're all alive. It has to.
Lizzie's alive.
Who?
We met her. The girl, little one. Hot dogs.
Doesn't ring a bell. Hey, but listen. Seriously, when your father showed up, I'm almost positive he was there to kill me.
Why would he go into the prison to finish you?
He did look a little murdery.
He did, no, and
I heard him say he was gonna let me free, but there's no fucking way.
Yeah, free from life.
I just stare at Chip, who's making awful jokes.
So, I mean, you made it though. What did you do to get there?
Oh, I mean, after what happened, and what happened is really spotty because it's kind of blank. I just remember drowning in something. I remember our captain. He just kind of like stares off for in the distance for a second, and things are silent. He wasn't himself anymore, and I gotta make up for what happened to him. I gotta fix things somehow. That's all I remember thinking when I woke up. Some random beach. Some random place. Some guy on a horse woke me up. Tried to get me free of all that. Stayed with him for a while. Small wooden shanty town. Did well there. I fit with my eye as a gunslinger. We got in some real shit, and then knocked out again. Next time I woke up, I wasn't surrounded by a guy on a horse. It was surrounded by a navy. Surrounded by your dad. I guess I wasn't too low key. People kind of knew that a really skilled pirate, I guess, was out there, and he found me. And in my weakened state, he was able to take me to that abysmal fucking place.
I can't imagine how it was just being there for so long. You weren't even there for a day, and it tore us apart.
Hey, whatever long, you hear Old Man Earl yell out, however long you thought you were in there, you were out. I mean, you were gone for a few days.
Oh.
A few days. We were out there chilling for a few days. In that case, I was probably in there for much longer.
Years. I mean,
But it
right?
didn't feel like when I got out of there. It's not like I was counting the days, but I didn't expect you two youngins to be not so young anymore.
I mean, yeah, but we we still have a lot to learn. It's not like we're, thriving.
Yeah, we're surely not as great as the Black Rose pirates.
No, not even close. But but that doesn't matter because we're gonna find the rest, right? And then, and you guys can just be the captains.
I give Chip the side eye.
Don't even look at her. I don't see her.
Loosen up, kid. You're talking to me like you're wearing a diaper.
I'm not wearing a diaper.
What makes a pirate great? What makes a Black Rose great? Is it just because you say so?
No, I mean you guys could do anything. I don't know.
If we can do anything, why did this happen?
I don't know.
You become a great pirate when you tell yourself that you're great. If you believe you're great, you'll just accidentally do great things. That's what happened to us.
Guys.
No, I think we're pretty great.
Hey, no, but seriously, listen. I got something to show you.
What is it?
I'm gonna need a little help here though, because that prison pretty much made me useless. Kind of lift up the back. He like starts to like turn a little bit with his legs. Lift up the back of my shirt.
Yeah.
He
Jump
cuts
up.
in front of me.
I'm jumped up. You can. I mean, you can also.
Okay. No, you got it. I just like get a better look. At that point, I was going to reach in, then you got it in front of my head.
Jump right up.
Yeah, Chip is doing
He's
that.
too eager.
As you lift up the back of his shirt, it almost looks like a tattoo on his back. But it's moving. It's this kind of like black swirling ink pattern that starts at the lower back and then almost kind of like a rectangular map right on the back of his back. And the edges are swirling, and on the very center of it, there seems to be what look like land formations kind of surrounding these celestial runes. I say celestial because whenever you're able to look at it, for Chip, these runes kind of rearrange and form something readable. But for Chip, it's just some weird, or sorry, for Jay, it's just weird symbols. And for you, Chip, these look like coordinates. Basically, the symbols rearrange and form 2 numbers. So I don't, this was here when I woke up the first time. It's been kind of burning on my back ever since.
Did you ever go here?
Oh. I have no idea where this leads. I don't even know where it is.
I don't even know what
What
it
it
is.
is.
It just looks like a bunch of scribbles and islands.
So when you say go here, is it pointing somewhere?
It's coordinates.
Coordinates. Just one set.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like it. Maybe this could maybe it could lead to the others. Maybe we go there now.
He like turns around hurriedly and his shirt falls back. That's what I'm trying to tell you, kid. The both of you. This being on my back means that we're not finished. Whatever it may be, if it's coordinates, if it's just one pair, there's gotta be other pairs.
Yeah.
There's gotta be other parts of this. Of whatever this is.
So we just go there and then we go from there.
No, are you saying the others, Arlen and Finn, might?
I'm saying I'm positive they're alive. I feel it in my stomach. I know, I feel like we're connected, we're linked, they're there. And we just have to look for them. If anybody would know exactly what this is, it would be Finn.
Okay. Yeah. So then we. What do we do?
You're the captain, or one of them.
Yeah, he just kind of like sumps back in his arms, which are now like these like dark, like you couldn't really get as much detail before whenever you were in the dark cave, but they are like dark purple and just absolutely destroyed. Both of his arms. We is kind of hard. I'm gonna be here. As I think this on my back is part of something, so I have to be here. But I got nothing left in me. You're gonna be the captain. I'm gonna be the crew.
I mean, can't you just be like a co-captain or something? Like you can just kind of like advise, maybe?
If either one of you need help with something, and I extend this offer to... Was it Gillian?
Whoa!
Yeah, that's
Gillian Tidestrider.
Yep.
I'm here to help however I can. It's the least I could do. Or he's saving my life.
Okay. So
That's if you want to help find the ones that we lost. I know that Jay, you didn't grow up with us. And Chip, I know it's been some time.
no, we have to find them.
Hey, I mean, if it's in the interest of my fellow captain, I'm in all the way.
Okay, so we go to those coordinates. And then
I don't know.
see what's there?
I think we need a map.
I have a really
Big
bad
one.
one with a bear drawn in it.
He looks at the map. I think we need a world map. Big map.
There's maps bigger than this?
And we need to find Finn. Most importantly, we gotta find Finn.
Okay. So we go find a map, and then we find Finn, and then we okay. And I run out, and I'm gonna run over to the captain's quarters. I'll maybe like as I'm running, maybe get hit by Gillian on his sled.
If we're going,
I take you with me.
Woo!
Ah!
The big one!
Well, we're
Not
headed
the
to
big
All Part-
one!
It's the big one! I'm finally ready!
Yeah, so Chip rushes out, Jay, and you're kind of left there with Dre as he's slouched back, sitting on the hammock with his back on the wall.
Well, we're heading to All Part anyway, so we'll find a map there. I do have a question though, actually.
Yeah, all aboard. I wonder how it's
How-
changed.
How did you go against your family? The path I've chosen at this point, I mean, it's inevitable that I'm gonna have to fight my father or somebody else in the family, and I don't want to. I don't know. You know, maybe I'm going a different path in life than them, but they're still my family. How did you do it?
When I was growing up, kiddo, there wasn't this much tension. I was still able to work with my brother, your dad, even if we didn't see eye to eye. I could tell he was growing in some sort of disdain towards me. But at the end of the day, if we had to join forces, we could. I never viewed it as going against my family. I viewed it as if my family didn't support the life I wanted to live for myself, then my family was going against me. I think your dad is just stuck.
I mean, things have definitely changed since back then.
Whatever's going on now, it's making it easy for them to really separate us.
Do you think it's possible to go back to when there wasn't so much tension?
I've been stuck in a prison, so I'm not even sure how bad it's gotten.
Well, they attacked a neutral zone, or the outlaw zone. The Navy, that is. They blew it up.
Can't keep up with the world. When it changes, you have to go against it.
It's a new year and I'm salivating. I'm insane. I've got things to do, people I want to see, and I don't want to spend time in line at the grocery store or hunched over the stove with a little pan. Truthfully, I'm just gonna stay inside and play video games, but I still don't want to have to plan or prep meals, which is why now I leave all that to Factor. I get a lot of dirty 20s, but Factor makes it easy for me to eat clean 24/7 with fresh, never frozen, prepared meals that are so delicious you won't believe they're actually good for you. Factor saves a ton of time by delivering chef-crafted meals straight to my doorstep, taking out all the hassle of shopping and meal prep, not to mention no dishes to wash, no cleanup. The worst part. Every meal arrives pre-prepped and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. That's way faster than even ordering in. With more than 27 meal options every week, I finally feel like the omnivore I was born to be, all-consuming. They also tackle all the nitty-gritty so I don't have to. Their registered dietitians and expert chefs work hand in hand to create meals with nutritious ingredients. But what about your diet preferences? Vegan? Veggie meals, cold pressed juices, smoothies, energy bites, plant-based bars, extra protein, veggie sides. They've got it all to keep me and you fueled and focused all day long. So if you're a person that consumes ever, head to go.factor75.com/plans and use code JRWI120 to get $120 off your first 5 weeks of meals. That's code JRWI120 at, again, go.factor75.com/plans for $120 off. Yummy, yummy, that's where you must go. Eat fun foods and support the show. Squirt you later.
We had a good era. When it was the Black Rose. It was a good era. But if that era's ended, it'll be your generation that determines if that change is good or bad.
If we see my dad again, I don't want to freeze up like last time and not be able to help everybody else. And right now, you know, I'm not sure if I could do it. I mean, he's terrifying, he's scary, he's powerful, but all that aside, he's also my dad. And while the things aren't always great there, I know at least somewhere in there there's love for me. And you know, there's love for him somewhere inside of me too.
I know he loves you and your sister. And he loves your mom. Some people just get caught up in their mind or their head for so long. The reality warps. And they can't ever see what's clear in front of them. Always looking ahead. It sounds like you've spent a long time being scared of your dad. But I got a feeling your dad's gonna be pretty scared of you. Or I got a feeling he's already scared.
I can see that.
Men exert power over others when they're intimidated, Jay. You'll be strong enough to keep control.
Maybe one day. And she kind of stands up. Anyway, I'll let you rest up a bit.
I'm chilling.
Awesome.
Let me know when we get to Allport. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, we'll do. We'll come get you. Oh man,
Hey,
I'm
Earl.
gonna start walking up.
You little bastard. Yeah. So what you guys doing now? Gillian, you're still
I'm holding on to Gillian like really tightly as he just shreds the sled.
And as we hit the arc and as we hang there in the air, I turn to Chip and just very seriously. So how's Dre doing?
As my bandana is like on the ground somewhere, my hair is blown up, and I'm like freezing from the slush and ice in my face. He's good.
Ready for the drop?
Yeah.
This large splash, or sorry, not large, but this very wide splash erupts from the ocean, and simultaneously, as well as you guys enter the sea, you would see two little dolphins swimming underneath the ship, split off onto the left and right directions. And Jay, as they, you would see as they land into the ocean, two more of these bursts of water shoot out from the sides of the ship, and you see once again two dolphins kind of arcing over, wiggling their dorsal fin to pull some kind of pin and open up these little tubes that are attached underneath their bellies, and these papers start falling out onto on the deck of the ship.
I reach up and catch one as it's falling.
Yep.
And I look down at it.
You open up a wanted poster. A new one for Gillian Tidestrider.
Gillian Tidestrider.
Uh-oh.
Full name. Oh, and at the end, it says Gillian Tidestrider, and then in a bunch of subtext, there's this long list of various titles.
Yeah, baby!
Wow, they even got his titles right.
Officially recognized.
Yeah, it's because he yells them all everywhere.
Eater of dirt.
This one says Gillian worth 18,000 gold.
Weed eater ass beater, it should say on that.
I look at the other ones.
All right. And you guys, are you coming up from the ocean now, back onto the ship, or what's up?
Yeah,
Doing another round of sliding?
Hey guys, new bounties
back up.
just dropped.
Nice. What am I worth?
Like 2 gold.
What?
You open up it, and it just says
Good
Chip,
job.
and it's got this. It's a drawn picture of Chip, except now his eyebrows are too fucking bushy. Like they're really big and too bushy. The last wanted poster, his like face was all messed up, and now he has these big angled eyebrows. And it says 12,000 gold.
That can't be right. It says 12,000, Jay, not 2.
Yeah, I mean equivalent of 2. Okay, how much am I worth?
You'd probably have to pay them to take you.
You're sifting through it, and you open the third wanted poster. You also received an actual parchment letter addressed
nice.
to Gillian, Jay, and Chip.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And your bounty, Jay, it says Jay Farron, and it's 50,000 gold.
Ha!
And it says kept
I have a
alive.
higher bounty than. Fuck you, Chip.
It's the only poster that doesn't say dead or alive. This one just says kept alive.
You only have a higher bounty because your daddy gave it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. My dad hates me now.
Well, that's heavy. What
Hey,
is this?
good going on your bounty, Jay. High number.
Big numbers. Big number, better.
Big
Bigger number,
moves,
better
big
person.
number. That's
Bigger,
true.
better,
Open up the letter.
bigger number, better person. Let's go.
Are you opening
Especially
up the
true
letter?
of bounties.
Yeah, the letter.
Is that what you're doing?
Open it.
Yeah.
All right. It's a letter. And then it says, Dear Pirates.
That's us.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? What you doing? It's your main man, Julian from Laughing Lot. You
Oh,
remember?
shit.
Yeah, you remember, right? Hey, just writing a letter here. Hope it gets here sometime soon. Let you know that the island is doing a lot better. Like a lot better. We expanded into the forest, and no more alleyway town of Mornstead. Actually, we're gonna rename it the Tidestead now. You know, since I was knighted by the man himself.
Yes.
Hope you don't mind. Hope you come visit sometime. We're working on building more ships, and we're gonna enter the economy and shit, and people are a lot happier in general. Although there was still some ups and downs and trials, and it was tough to cope with the loss, especially now that Abigail's father has passed. But hey, we're Mr. and Mrs. Booker now. We got a mini Booker coming in the future, so just writing to keep you updated. Safe sailing and keep changing the world.
He's gonna be just a little guy.
He's gonna be a little. He's
Wow.
gonna be a little guy.
Dude,
I
hold
such a little
that.
guy.
I hold that letter tight to my chest, shed a single tear, and scan the pile to see if there's anything from Chip's wife.
There doesn't seem to be any other form of letters or anything.
Don't understand.
Gillian, what are you looking for?
Why wouldn't she write?
The-
Oh, do you have a girlfriend?
No, Chip, but you have a wife.
These I mean
Oh.
these always come, like, these drop-offs always come with like news, but you guys are very aware of what the you're very aware of what the top breaking news is going to be, and it is of course like breakout at a Navy prison.
Yeah.
And wanted would be Marshall John, all three of you who just got your posters for, but no mention of Dre Farron.
Gil, we got a couple of things on the plate. Turns out, Dre's got some, numbers on his back. Some coordinates that we can go to. Arlen's alive. Finn's alive.
Oh,
we have to find Finn.
That's all great news.
Yeah.
Pretzel kind of like swirls around
That's
in her
right,
little
Pretzel.
flask, and
Finn's
her
out there.
two of her tentacles go up into the water. She's like splashing,
I never had any doubt.
and little
did.
Apple flies over and lands on like the flask of pretzels, and just kind of like puts her head inside of the little container, and then
Lillian's like a
Pretzel
Disney
smacks the beak. Just
Hey,
kind of
calm
shakes
down,
its head,
calm down there.
flies over to Jay's shoulder.
Scared to leave these two alone. That's fantastic. Coordinates. What do we do with them?
I have no idea.
Well, you leave that to me. I'm the navigator. But we
we're
need
gonna
to go
need
to.
a map.
Yeah, we need to go to Allport.
Would they
How
have
long is that
they would
gonna
have a
take?
map there at Allport?
Well, I mean, I pull out my spyglass of the navigator and I point it out, and I'd like to find out how long of travel it is to Allport from here.
So you stretch it out, you look forward, and I mean, you would gather from using this, just to keep it brief, because of your detour with Captain Tastrius and kind of going to his little remote island to get his buried treasure, you're about 2 or so days out, 2 days max, or obviously 2 days minimum, but yeah.
Where?
2 more days.
2 days, 2 or 3 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
That's not so bad.
We can't wait 2 days.
Well, I could
Shit.
just swim you faster.
Okay.
That is not true.
How long of a swim is that, Gillian?
1 day and 23 hours. I dive in. No. Well, that's great, Chip. I'm overjoyed to hear this news, and you must be as well.
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know what to do. I don't know, like, there's a lot of things we have to do. Like, we have to find this map, and then we have to go find them, but we still got to go to Allport, and Lizzie's waiting on us because we're gonna fight the Navy and all
Chip,
that stuff.
Chip,
But then we're also now
Chip,
Julian's
I give him,
talking
I give
about
him the
stuff, and we
sled.
got
I put the sled in his hands, and I push him down the ramp.
You
gotta
could have
take it
resisted if
one
you
day
wanted.
Get it all out.
I'll take it.
There you
I'll
go.
take it.
Yeah, you splash into the water, climb up the ladder again, and get back onto the ship soaking wet once more.
As I'm climbing up. But now we got to go see Julian, and I just don't. I mean, so many other things we got to do. I don't even know what that mark is on your hand, and then we got to do the
he
undersea
wants
thing,
another
and then
one.
we got to figure out who.
Here you
who
go.
killed your sister.
You think he's
was dark.
okay?
I don't know. Jay, honestly, I think this will be good for him. But let's keep an eye on him. I know he's been
keeps
really.
saying he wants to give away, like, being captain to the Black Rose Pirates.
I think maybe he's so, and we're saying this all while he's fucking flying off and swimming back. Yeah, as well. I'm worried he's been so caught up in their legend, he's not trying to live his own.
Yeah, he'll get there. I mean,
I think he'll figure it out, and if not, we can just duel him again.
we just gotta point him in the right direction. We'll be like his compass, or you can duel him. Yeah,
Duel him again.
we can just kill him in Mortal Kombat.
And then we
No,
somehow got to
no.
figure out how to get Ollie and make him smaller again because he's so
I just
big
push
and
him.
he's
I
bigger
push
than
him
me,
over the
and it
way.
makes-
I push him over the rail. Not even on the slide. He just falls back off.
That one hurt.
Ollie walks up. "Eh, what's going on?
I don't know. I push Ollie over the rail.
He falls into the water. He starts to climb up the ladder, and I pull him down the ladder, and I start to climb up. Snooze, you lose.
Guys, I can't swim!
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
Oh fuck! I jump in.
Gotcha! He starts climbing up the ladder, pulls you down.
Oh shoot! I comically fall off the ladder, taking everyone else out with me.
All right. You nothing else that you guys want to say or do?
I think we're.
Are we on the fast track to Allport, or what do you need?
I think we're on the fast. Oh, you know what, Chip? I will say there's one thing really at the top of the list.
What's that?
What that stick do?
What stick? Oh, this stick?
It seemed
Yeah,
like
that's-
it was really important to Tastrius. All these other items that he left, I've been able to make sense of. At least we have, but the stick remains an enigma.
Yeah, I mean, and also you grabbed it instantly. We opened the chest, you saw a stick, and you just took it.
I like the stick. I don't know what it is. It's a nice
Yeah,
stick.
okay.
It's a good stick. Let me
Okay,
try something. I look over at Jay.
I dodge.
Well,
I can take it.
okay.
I can take it.
Boom.
I mean, are you good with improvised weapons? I don't think
No.
so, right?
No.
I mean,
All right, just-
I'm willing to be hit by this too. but-
Okay, then you just hit. So just do your fucking
Unarmed.
no, just do plus 3. Just do 1d6.
7.
Ow! I feel like that hurt more than a usual stick would hurt. It hurt as much as a sword.
You said you could take it.
So I didn't think it would be such a hard, sharp stick.
It only hurt as much as a sword because of Chip's swiping technique, and he's just fitted to swing a blade. It really didn't do anything or add anything
You
to
did
his
swipe
attack.
it really good. Have you tried like maybe any magic words or wiggling it around?
I pointed over at Jay. Alakazam!
I stare at him blankly.
Kapow!
Nothing happens.
Let me see that.
Whoop.
Try to take it from him.
Swoop! I pull it away.
Whoa! The stick has a will of its own.
Come on, Jay, come get the stick.
You know, I actually don't want it that much.
Kazoop!
If you want to fight it, you can do contested sleight of hand.
Let's do it.
I
see
say
if you
don't
can
want it
take
too
it from
much
me.
that much, and I just like nonchalantly walk
a feint.
past him. It's a feint. 20.
Oh!
Dirty 20.
Fuck! 13.
Oh, she swipes
have
the
a-
stick
Listen,
from
I have
you.
a +9. How did you beat me?
Listen,
You got
Chip,
you
I'm
got
just
joked.
I don't care about the freaking stick. Got it.
What the heck?
Oh, shit.
No, give me that back.
It's
That's
tearing
not
us
funny.
apart. We must cast it into the fires of
No,
hell.
no. That's my stick, guys. You got
so
all
you
that
got-
cool stuff. Give me the stick.
You got out-thieved by Miss J.
Okay,
See,
she tricked me, and that wasn't fair.
Okay, so you used it for a slash. What if I stab you?
That was not an L. You're supposed to be on my side.
You try to stab?
Shit.
I mean, again, you have to roll to hit.
Yeah, that's fine. 5.
Nope.
Goes up to hit me, and I just like kind of step out of the way. Really?
No,
Yeah,
Jay,
keep
you're
trying.
not doing it at all right at all. It's like
You
this.
try it.
I'm gonna take the stick. I
Okay,
examine
yeah, go
the
ahead.
stick. Is it just a stick?
You're just examining it? Okay.
Examining the stick.
You can either roll Arcana or
The stick
Investigation.
must be
I see. I could use
an
identify,
extension-
but I feel like that would be really lame.
Arcana works
an
too.
extension of my body. I have a -1 on both, so it doesn't.
Bro, do whatever you want.
17, 18 -1.
Okay.
Arcana, I'll say. I'll say Arcana. I detect
alright.
some sort of stickly energy in this branch.
You do detect magic. You sense a magical aura. Without the actual, like, detect magic or identify spell, you can't discern which type of magic. But it feels like dense magic kind of encapsulated.
I put it in my mouth.
You
No, take
okay.
no. Gail, drop it.
You put the stick in your
No,
mouth.
give me-
What?
You can't bite through it.
I take the
You
stick
can
from him.
Okay, 1 second. I got this. I'm gonna figure out what this thing does. I
I
close
really
my
like.
eyes.
Can we do this without casting identify? Just like
Okay.
constantly. This is so fucking fun.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Unless you were about to identify it.
I was about to identify
No, don't do it.
it. Okay, I close
Jay, what
my
are you
eyes.
doing?
I
Just give me
take
the
it-
stick.
Okay, then stop
I
cheating.
try to channel
Stop
the
cheating.
magical
You're
energy
cheating.
in it and see if I can do that. Can I do that? Can I just try to channel the magical energy in it?
Roll an Arcana check.
Not good. 8.
It'll lose.
I just want to accidentally cast it.
No, nothing happens.
Shit.
You can definitely feel the magic in it, but it's
It's it, right, Jake? It's
I'm
in there. I
prepared.
feel it in
Channel.
there. You
I-
feel it?
I grab it from her hand and I point it at the sky. And I would like to cast. I would like to do a
I would
magic.
like to cast.
8.
What do you mean,
Dude,
8?
He rolled an
Arcana.
Arcana check. Nothing happens, dude.
Shit.
You look like a Power Ranger who just struck a pose.
Ah! Nope, nothing.
I back
Chip,
in
you're really off your
Come
game
to
today.
us. Come to us. I take the stick and I grab it in my hand and I take one knee and I jam it into the ground and I thrust my head upwards.
What are you doing?
And
That's it. Does it do anything? More.
you slam the stick right through the fucking floorboards and it snaps one of them in half. And you can kind of see below into your like room area. You know how like a permanent skylight from below, and nothing happens.
It is a really powerful stick, though. More
It's very
powerful than
durable.
that
You
wood.
found out.
A durable stick.
Not a durable deck, I guess. I'm gonna have to fix that, you know.
You guys have been fixing the ship the entire travel so far, yeah.
All right, Jay, your turn.
No, God, just give me the stick.
What the hell?
We'll figure out what it does later.
Yeah, that's what you say, but what do you think, Chip?
Cool resolution to that bit, Chip. Good going, Chip.
What do you want me to do?
Good go. Something funny with the stick.
You gotta commit to the bit.
You're not committing to the bit right now,
I'm
Chip.
committed to
You
the
can't
bit.
just put the
Oh,
bit
I'm
back in
committed
the bag.
to the bit.
The bit's out of the bag.
No,
Chip.
no,
The bit's
I'm committed
gotta
to the bit.
resolve.
Okay.
Are you? Show
How
me.
about this? All right, I'm committed to the bit. Yeah, and I jump off the ship with it in my hand. I want to fly.
You jump off the ship trying to prove your point, and you feel in your bones that this stick's gonna make you fly. You think it. You're like, I want to fly, as if you're Peter Pan trying to magically, like you have to believe or whatever to fucking use the fairy dust. You jump off the ship, and you guys watch as Chip is suspended in midair for about a second, and just falls right into the ocean.
Wait, Jay. What if?
Ah!
What if when you cast Identify on the stick, it's no longer able to do what it could do?
Oh no.
What if by knowing what it can do, we don't allow it to truly reach its potential?
Okay, listen, I'm gonna give us until the end of the day, and tomorrow, if we don't know what it does yet, I'm gonna identify it.
Oh my God, Gillian, you're a genius. That's
I
so
know.
right.
What if it does what we don't expect it to? So every time we have an expectation for it, it doesn't do it, but it can do anything.
Can't fly.
So how
Only
do we
because
not
you
have
thought it would.
expectations?
So I have
Well,
to think it won't let me fly,
okay,
and then I
well,
will fly.
I'm really good at that.
Exactly.
I've practiced a long time with Chip.
No, but if you expect it to not make you able to fly, then you're still putting an expectation on it, and therefore it won't do that.
It's true. We need to have
But it
no
doesn't mean it'll make you
expectations
fly either.
whatsoever. Okay, that could be a stick. I walk away.
You are nothing to me, and that is okay.
Nothing happens.
You know, Stick, I love you if nobody else does.
I love you more than she does.
Yeah, well...
Stop! You're making a status quo for it. You can't do that.
Sorry,
you need to be
sorry.
completely neutral. Neutral.
I love you a neutral amount.
I'm indifferent
I'm
about
apathetic. I'm apathetic to your existence.
Harsh
Anyway.
words.
you. Anyways, I
I'm-
imagine we just fuck around with this stick for the rest of the day and
Yep.
fail.
yeah.
Dude, it's definitely gonna be like this stick feels really magical but does fucking nothing. And he's gonna just laugh when he reveals it.
All right. So you guys
I
spend
will
the rest of
identify it
the
eventually.
you guys spend the rest of the evening or so trying to figure out what the stick does.
I break the mast with the stick.
The mouse.
You guys spend the rest of this day and this night kind of messing around with the stick and doing whatever shenanigans or just whatever you want to spend time doing on the rest of this travel day. You've talked with Dre a little bit, and you probably talked a little bit more about just minute things and caught up with each other essentially, and then as the nightfall comes and the weather gets colder, you all settle back into your bottom decks or wherever you want to sleep if there's somewhere different that you want to lay for tonight, knowing that you have about 2 days of travel or 2 nights of travel left.
Can the hole we made in the deck shine directly onto Chip's bed in the morning?
Right into where his eyes are, please.
Oh yeah, okay. So Chip, you the three of you guys all settle in for your rest, your long rest. And Chip, you look up at that hole that Gillian created with the stick, and there's just that picture of the moon shining into your face. And on this night, your head is plagued by thoughts jumbled together as you toss and turn through the night. And then it begins to feel like you're sinking in the water. And at this point, I do want Condi and Charlie to turn your cameras off and mute your mics.
Sayonara,
Effectively
Chip.
leaving the table, but
Good
online
luck,
here.
Chibo.
What?
Good luck, Chibo.
It begins to feel like you're sinking deep into the water, Chip. And then you come to the real realization that you are. And your eyes shoot open as you see the rippling image of the moon get further and smaller as the light fades. You panic, thinking that the ship is sinking as the water seems to force its way into your mouth and up your nose. No matter how much you struggle or try to swim upward, your body sinks like an anchor and a vignette forms around your peripheral vision. it's very painful and a worse feeling than the time that you were turned into stone. And suddenly a hand thrusts in front of you as if to offer help. This Goliath-sized hand of a gray-skinned man. What do you do?
I'd take the hand.
Yeah. You grab the hand and immediately feel yourself torrenting upwards as if attached to a torpedo. The pressure from the water forces your eyes shut and squeezes your eardrums until you emerge, lying flat on your back, floating on the surface of a pond, staring into a bright blue sky. You turn your head left, and you see a completely open field of rolling hills enveloped in bright green grass swaying fluidly together with an assortment of beautiful flowers due to a soft breeze. You turn your head to the right, seeing the same hills, and in front of them, at the edge of the pond, sitting on this brownish-red wooden bench, you see an obsidian-colored tiefling in a cranberry silk robe just sips on this cup of tea as you look, and his eyes open and meet yours.
Hey.
May I help you?
No, just floating here.
How scandalous of you to intrude on a man enjoying the sun in his favorite robe.
It is a nice robe.
Can you do anything?
Can I stand?
You try to stand up, and you're basically walking on the water as you stand up.
Do I recognize this man?
You've never seen him, but if you want to roll and history,
If
just roll intelligence.
Okay.
Roll a basic intelligence to, the voice is familiar, you're just not sure where from, so roll.
18.
This is Niklaus Hendrix. You recognize the voice from being outside of the house. You recognize all the hills, the flowers. You've been here before, when you were at Laufenland. You know exactly who that is. And he just kind of scoots over a little bit and taps his hand on the side of the bench. Come here. Take a seat. You're all dripping and wet.
Who are you? I'm gonna sit down. What the hell's going on?
He flisks his hand a little bit and a cup of tea apparates. Earl Grey? Or do you prefer rosemary? Maybe some sleepy time? Help you with those jittering thoughts in your brain?
Well, last time I went sleepy time, I drowned, so I think I'm good.
Is that how you arrived here? How peculiar. You must have a lot of things going on.
A little of this, a little of that, no more than the other guy, I guess. So you didn't bring me here? I happened here?
Those who want to find me never will. But those, my friend, who need me, find me on their own. So what do you need, Chip of the Riptide Pirates?
A lot of things, I guess. You use new pants. I've had these pants for a while.
You have a whole wish list. What do you think, this is Christmas? I'm not Santa Claus.
Well, you're not Santa, but I don't know your name.
Of course. Our introductions haven't been formal. And he kind of snaps his fingers, and for a second, this bench that you're sitting on seems to flow back at a light speed, and all of a sudden, you're not staring at the rolling fields in the pond. You're almost shoved into a chair, this big leather red chair, and in front of you, all around you, this kind of office space starts to materialize, and a desk kind of pops up in front of you, and you're sitting face to face to this tiefling, and he says, I'm Niklaus Hendrix. Some may call me Desired Daddy, the granter of all wishes. I've got a lot of titles. I'm making a list.
Who exactly calls you Desired Daddy?
Left her a stone on a particular
Oh.
island,
Oh.
and he winks at you.
Yeah, she wasn't too great. So you want to do that to me? You want to... what is this? Is like a deal thing we're doing?
Oh, absolutely not. I had no intention of you ever showing up on my doorstep, but yet here you are. Thus you have a deep desire, wish to be granted. You can ask me if you want, or we can just have a little chat and I'll send you on your way. I don't often make appearances, so consider this your lucky night. Maybe a wet dream, literally.
Maybe just a couple of questions first. I don't like to make deals on the first date. Exactly.
I'll give you 3 questions, but if you ask a 4th one, you'll die.
Is that real?
Joking, of course.
Oh. Okay.
And he's like lounged back, his feet are on the table. He's not wearing shoes at this point. He is in his now like ostentatious garb, and he's all decorated and stuff with piercings. No longer in that lounging silk robe, but he's not wearing any shoes for some reason. And he has like painted golden toenails. It's just really all over the place.
I'll sit back and kind of put my arms behind my head, look around. What is this? What is this kind of office? Is this an office? What does it look like?
Yeah. This is an extravagant room, and it has like exquisite decoration. It's dim lighting, so only lit by like kind of like a few hanging candles in these like bowl-shaped containers, but both floating. And it's reminiscent of kind of an antique shop with the amount of gold and silver knickknacks that are all around you on dressers and shelves. And there's tapestry on the walls and like hanging on all sides of the walls, mostly to the left and right though, like different size tapestry, some big with beautiful patterns and abstract patterns. And there's finely made items, relics, and all kinds of stuff. And all the furniture in here is like dark mahogany rich wood, just like really dark rich wood. And it's definitely pretty sizable, but it's just enough space to fit this chair, this large rectangular or long rectangular shaped desk, and then Niklas on the other side of it, just kind of like sitting back with his hands together, picks up the tea, sips it.
Is there enough room for me to put my feet up on his desk?
Yeah, you can scoot back a little bit.
Yeah, I'll
There's no
scoot
door
back.
behind you.
Sure.
It's just a wall.
I'll scoot back, put my feet up. 3 questions. Where'd you get the carpet? It's a nice. I like that. It's not bear. That's wolf. Is that wolf?
Well, existing in my own little pocket dimension that you seem to have access to via your own dreams, I can just make it whatever I want. Would you prefer, wolf? Maybe a coyote, and then it just kind of turns into like this rug of a coyote.
Oh.
Are you scared of any animals? Have you ever seen a dead spider rug? It turns like this flat fucking hairy tarantula.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's disgusting. I don't like that one.
Yeah. No. Wolf is cool. Yeah. No. That's not great.
Removes it completely. He also like at the same time of making the rug disappear, all the dirt from your feet also just flies away, and you have extremely clean feet now.
Okay. That's 1. Question number 2. Are the horns real? I'm sorry. Can I touch it?
You're a racist. I
What?
understand.
No, I'm not. I'm just curious.
All of us come out of bigotry eventually, but some are just slower than others.
Oh my
I
god.
just want to. What is it made of?
Of course they're real. It's like bone material. Is this all you've come for? To ask me questions about my appearance in my office?
You said 3 questions. That's 2. What do you want with Gillian? What do you want with my crew?
Those are 2 questions. I'll have to kill you now. Joking. Well, Gillian is an important asset in the future. We've made a deal, and so far he's kept it, though I haven't had my reason to call upon a favor of the young Tide Strider. I suppose there is something I do want with your crew, maybe, but first, Chip, before I answer the 4th question, seriously, what plagues your mind? Is there anything I can assist you with? That's fair, isn't it? I give you this information. You tell me what you desire.
A lot of things. I'd like to find Arlen. I'd like to help Ollie. I'd like to win the war. Be free. Just sail around the sea and mess with a stick all day. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I want a lot of things. From you? I don't know.
Ah, yes. That reminds me. This Arlen you speak of. Arlen James of the Black Rose Pirates, I assume?
You just know everything, don't you?
I know a little bit. Been around for quite some time. I actually used to know that man. I used to know the new one. The new crew addition to your ship, I've heard. I knew all the Black Rose pirates. It's a shame we haven't met before, Chip. I could tell you so many stories.
You knew them how? Like what? What did you do a thing with them? You did a deal with them?
I may have. I may have not.
What stories? What do you...
Forgive me if this doesn't make any sense, but through my many ways and devices, I've definitely located him. And he is in grave danger.
What? No, he...
Yes. Yes. Suffering, in fact. Whenever I tried to peek in on him through my mind's magical eye, it's not necessarily blocked, but it's almost like the pain is completely encompassing him. I wonder how long he'll last.
Insight check.
Go ahead and roll it.
6.
With a 6, you can't tell if he's lying or telling the truth. You can definitely tell that as someone with a persuasive or silver tongue as yourself, you definitely know the language he uses is a skill. But you're not sure if it's trying to lie, trying to persuade, trying to manipulate. You're not sure. But you are taking the information he's saying as truthful. For sure, if you would like to.
Yeah, probably.
You just don't know for sure. As I wish I could show you, but wherever he is beyond my capabilities of reaching.
Wherever
And
he
I've
is,
been thinking about this for quite a while. He must still be stuck in that place that they disappeared into. Perhaps you know what I'm talking about.
Disappear. I mean, he drowned. He's in the water?
Deeper than that, I'm afraid.
Okay, so what? You give me a funny tattoo and he's safe?
No. I'm afraid this isn't that simple. If saving Arlen is your strongest desire, there's no way that I can grant that one. Although that'll have to stay between us. I've got a reputation to uphold.
No, you're bluffing. You just want me to try and get you to do it. You can do it.
No deal here. But I think I have an idea of where you could start. Not for free, of course.
Of course. Never is it?
I'd say you definitely need at least the other one who fell into that hole. The other Tide Strider is what I'm referring to. Of course, once you have him on your ship and you have Dre on your ship, I think the answers will become much clearer. But it'll involve heading to the place where it all began. And reopening that hole. Is that something that you think you could do? If it meant saving your dear friend.
Yeah, I mean, we... Maybe. And tell me, what do you have to gain? I'm sorry, I don't understand. What... I find Arlen, what does that do for you? I don't...
You know how they say a magician never reveals his secrets?
Yeah.
If I revealed all my intentions to you so soon, there would be no fun in that.
What do you want from me?
I tell you what. Consider this not a deal, but instead a proposition. Maybe a warning. You find Mr. Tightstrider, the grandfather of the Chosen One, and you follow wherever that key or coordinates lead to. You open that hole again, once you discern how, and you enter the place they were supposedly sent to. And whatever happens, I request that you don't let Arlen die.
I don't need you to ask me that. He's not gonna die.
Even if it means something catastrophic in return, there will be a very, very hard decision waiting for you.
Huh? Cross that bridge when I get there, I guess. I have a question. Do I still have the stick on me? Could I possibly...
Does he have the stick?
I think, yeah, I originally had the stick.
He would
so
have
I
the
guess
stick,
I
yeah.
Yeah, he would have the stick. Sorry, I fucking lost it when you asked that.
So, could I possibly just set down the stick discreetly in here as I lean forward?
Sleight of hand.
Okay. 13.
You're just gonna set it down on the floor?
Yeah, I'm just gonna set it down.
There is one more thing. There's some sort of... we'll call it an orb. There's an artifact down there.
Oops!
Don't disturb it.
Hey.
Not you, anyways.
I will leave that where it is.
And when the day comes, then I request my favor from your good pal Gillian, Tightstrider. I would ask that you don't interfere. If you succeed in reuniting the Black Rose pirates and coming out of that hole wherever it may lead unscathed, I'll be happy to return the years of life back to Arlie. And of course I recommend you don't use that compass anymore, as it was not intended for you. Keep it far away from him.
Okay.
So those are my requests.
Oh, that all sounds good. Yeah. Works for me. I won't interfere. And we'll make the right decision down there, but Ollie gets fixed now.
Persuasion check. Didn't seem to mention anything about you leaving the stick on the floor, by the way. And nothing happened.
It's a 28.
Are you certain now is the best time? What will you do with a boy on your ship for the rest of your troubles?
Let him go home?
You trust
Whatever you're
someone else to
planning,
take
it's
him
not
home?
good. And he doesn't need to be around for it.
Listen, I don't ever pretend to be defensive, but what happened to Ollie is none of my doing. If that's what you are desiring, and you'll adhere to my part of this bargain of not interfering with my favor when it comes due, and making sure Arlen survives, and making sure that you don't touch that orb in that hole, then we do have a deal. And I'll see to it that young Ollie is young again.
So what? Do we hug? We.
What do you do? Wait, first, are you gonna pick the stick back up, or are you just?
Nope.
You're just gonna leave it there?
Mm-hmm.
What? The stick?
Well, brilliant conversation, my friend. And he hands he extends his hand out for a shake.
Give him a high five. Cool. All right. Beam me up. How do we do this? Is it like
And as the second you slap his hand, before you're even able to say cool, you just feel the chair kind of ejects you backwards outside of this door that wasn't there before, and you jolt awake here in the bottom deck where you guys sleep of your ship, and it's still in the middle of the night. And you look around, and Jay and Gillian are still sleeping. And Jay and Gillian, if you would like to, you can unmute and turn your cameras back on.
Bingus boongus.
Bongus.
You're so
Bongus
muted.
dongus.
I fucking jolt awake. Oh, I got a headache.
Chip, you feel an incessant urge to not only find the other members, even though that was pretty strong before, but to do as you were told and return to the place where the hole in the sea happened.
Okay. I want to
That
go find
urge
Ollie.
is never away anymore. It is almost constant. It is a compelling driving force.
Oh no!
And you guys are still asleep? You get up? All right.
I want to go look for Ollie, see if he's young again.
Okay.
It's like a war
Um,
zone in our bedroom.
I got cacophony of snores.
Just Jay screaming in her sleep all the time.
You quietly, or here, make a stealth check. Make a stealth check. This will be against.
10.
All right, so both passive perceptions of Gillian and Jay, you guys both have above 10. You would hear Jay or Chip wake up and kind of go up the steps or the ladder.
Heavy!
I wake up and shut the fuck up, Chip. I'm trying to sleep.
Chip, shut up, Chip. We're trying to sleep, Chip.
You're so inconsiderate.
You have to
just-
stop being this way.
I assume you just ignore them and go up the steps
Yeah,
anyways.
I'm just going.
This is a very
Yeah,
common
you-
occurrence.
Hey, where are you going? Get back here. I start going after him.
All
I
right.
don't.
Okay, so you start kind of catching up with Chip, and Chip, you're already kind of inside of that room, the kitchen room, basically, for all the other crew members except for Alphonse because he sleeps outside. And you rush over to this kind of like burrito blanket covering the whole body, the whole body of Ollie. And there's this kind of like, there's this golden shimmer of like golden flecks and sparkles, kind of that almost like pixie dust, that kind of like is shimmering over his like aura or body, kind of like an aura. And as you get closer, it completely dissipates from sight. It's very subtle. It's like twinkles, and then you get closer, and it just kind of completely goes away.
Chip, did Ollie just twinkle?
Kinda.
And
It's like a.
you pull the blanket back slightly, softly enough so where you don't try and wake anybody, and once again see the young boyish features of a 12 or 13-year-old boy.
By the gods, the stick, it worked. I wake him up.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys start to shake Ollie awake and
Ollie,
Ollie,
he opens
wake
his
up.
eyes. What?
get up!
Ollie, listen to yourself.
What's going on? Stop!
I grab him. I run him to the bathroom, and I put
What
him
are
in
you
front of the
doing?
mirror.
There's no bathroom. I don't know where you
I
guys
find
are.
out some-
I hold him over the edge of the ship.
What are you doing, kid?
Open your eyes, Ollie. Look at the reflection. Ollie, the stick worked.
His eyes go super wide as you're like dangling him over the ship,
It
and he's
worked.
looking at his reflection, kind of illuminated by the light of the moon. Holy shit! And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Let's go!
Woo! Oh, we have a lot to talk about on
Oh,
Just
we
Rolled With
do.
It. Because you just lost our stick of stickiness. Oh, my
But
God.
also mostly, we're gonna have a debate about if Old Man Earl is strong or if
Yeah.
We're
I
going to
can see
analyze the facts on Death Battle. This Just Rolled With It. And compare the feats of Old Man Earl and Dre. I almost said Dr. Dre.
Beats
Well-
by Dre Farron.
We'll talk more about Dr. Dre on Just Rolled With It.
See you guys next time, and bye bye.
Hey guys, what's scoopin'? Slimesicle here. Emphasis on sick. To thank our high roller Patreon members. Starting with the big motherfucking cheese. Alyssa. Artemis loves you. Ben Money. Blue Blan Blop. Bosco. Bowling Ball Iron. Buttery Toast. Chalkydris. Cheshire. Consume Cheddar. Cornier Comet. Creepy Reaper. Crobins. Deathclaw. Derpy Tricks. Dream Strider. Edgy Moss. Elise the Washed Up Bard. Everett Stoker. Finrua. Grillian Fried Strider. Humming Jay. Jay Newell. JRWI Enjoyer. Jumpiest Venus 34. Juzambo. Kev Senpai. King of Wrench. Loki. Lord Ticklefish. Material Seaweed. Misfit Wolverine 15. Mitchell Iverson. Mithril Gear 417. Mr. Griffin. Netvin. Non-X Lodal. Obligatory references. P1 LLW. Princess Vegeta. Resha Snivy. Riker Tsin. Riker Kurodu. Salutatien. Sammy Bouth II. Sandy 007. Scarab 5. Serene is actually a skeleton. Soul of Apep. Spinyax. The letter 7. Raytheon. Zerberus. And your gal pal Valerie V. Thank you all so much for helping us make this show, and I will see you on the next episode.